Leading off the inning, Tony Gwynn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tony Gwynn.
He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. Gehrig waits on it. 1 out. Tonight it's a matchup rooted in baseball history between the American League All-Stars and the Warriors. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Leading off the inning, Tony Gwynn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gwynn moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Edgar Martinez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hit in the air out to right. Gwynn on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. He's a diamond player who's an elite all-around hitter, excelling at both contact and power. From the stretch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care. Ready for another chance. Hannes Wagner. Tonight, a contest that should bring us some memorable moments between the American League All-Stars and the Warriors. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Leading off the inning, Tony Gwynn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Gwynn.
Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for a. We've got a con. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Tony Gwynn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, Edgar Martinez.
Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gwynn is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Anticipate. Leading off the inning, Tony Gwynn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tony Gwynn
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Line drive to center field. Mays is there, and he has it for the first out. And that'll bring in anticipation. So digging in now, Tony Gwynn. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single. And that'll bring in Billy Williams. Will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
will go.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line drive, base hit to right. And he is in there. Step plate, Jim Edmonds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jim Edmonds.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting. The
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Griffey Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second.
Now batting.
And that brings up the former MVP, Keith Hernandez.
Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gwynn giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Striding into the box, Bryce Harper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-1 the count now. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Full count now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Hannes Wagner. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. He's set, and the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Pulled toward right center field. Gwynn moves over. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Willie Mays. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Gwynn is there, and at the plate, Cal Ripken. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Cal Ripken Jr.
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar.
Roberto Alomar.
Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Hornsby is up with it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. We've got a contest that'll take us back in time. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Tony Gwynn.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Stepping in, Edgar Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Martinez.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Billy Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now to the plate, Jim Edmonds. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Jim Edmonds.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2 to Gehrig, and the double play. So the Anticipation is high for some fireworks in tonight. Leading off the inning, Tony Gwynn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
The third baseman.
Now batting, Billy Williams. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Jansen has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Just keeping him close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now
settling in now, Jim
fielder,
Edmonds.
Jim Edmonds.
From the belt, the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
Junior.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Jansen's ready. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. On a line, that's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And this goes right past Pudge, and that'll be a wild pitch. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Henderson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Hannes Wagner. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Fouled off. Fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pitch is popped up. Feller calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Tony Gwynn. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike now. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Gwynn sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, Willie Mays.
Number 24, Willie.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. And the throw to... Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Wagner. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Tonight, so striding in, Tony Gwynn. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Tony Gwynn.
First offering on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now at the plate, Billy Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Gwynn has it in his sights. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Jim Edmonds.
Left fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And when either, it's 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
That's in there, 3-1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Gwynn, base runner at first with one out. Count still full, 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The center fielder, number
Now at the
24.
plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Junior.
Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Ready once again, Keith Hernandez.
Number 17, Keith Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gwynn is in pursuit. He tracks it down. Standing in. Tonight it's a matchup rooted in baseball history between the American League All-Stars and the Warriors. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And it's fouled away. One-two pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-2. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Into the box, Billy Williams.
Now batting, third baseman, Billy Williams.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Coming to the plate now Jim
batting,
Edmonds.
left
He's 0
fielder,
for 2 thus far in this one.
Edmonds.
First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0.
This is one of those they need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
High in the air down the right field line. Gwynn is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. The relay, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Tonight, digging in, Tony Gwynn, 0 for 4
Leading
with a
off,
strikeout thus far.
The right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
And now pitch on the way. In there, strike one.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though, his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
And he lays off for ball one. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gwynn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in, Billy Williams. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now here's the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Gwynn on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in now, Jim Edmonds. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Edmonds.
First delivery to him on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the tonight, a contest that should bring us some memorable moments between the American League All-Stars and the Warriors. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping into the box, Billy Williams. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far on this one.
Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with
Now
one gone.
Left fielder.
So
Jim.
stepping in, Jim Edmonds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Two and 1 to Edmonds. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Here's another 2-2. Chopper to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number
Now in the
24.
box, Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah.
So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Junior.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Henderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready now, Hannes Wagner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 19.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And that's in there, base hit. Digging in once again, Willie Mays. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Griffey Jr. is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Lou Gehrig. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Gwynn moves over, and that retires the side. And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Looking to Pudge now, the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher,
So
number
coming to the
34.
plate, Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is taken below the zone for a ball. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. In now, Ichiro Suzuki. He
Now
could really
back,
use a
second
knock here.
baseman,
0 for 3 in the game so
Ichiro.
far.
Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar.
Roberto.
He's working on a 1 for 3
Alomar.
thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ball 4. Mike Piazza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit, Mike. Piazza.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. Into right center field, and this ball's going to get down. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the run scores. Ready for another. Another chance. Tony Gwynn. And their runners at the corners now. Jason Kendall will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Mays looks up.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Tonight, it's a matchup rooted in baseball history between the National League All-Stars and their counterparts from the American League. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Now at the plate, Cliff Pennington. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Cliff.
First delivery. Right side, but it's well foul.
First pitch, 7-11.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Pulled toward right center field. Gwynn moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So one away here with the bases empty. And digging in at the plate will be Chris Shaw. First pitch coming. Here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Fastball just missed above the zone. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Another full count pitch home. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and one, the count to Chris Davis. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Peter O'Brien would be next. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Number 45.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2. There's a shot out to right center field. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score, and they grab the lead.
The center fielder.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Braxton Lee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2-0 now. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Coming to the plate now, Kelby Tomlinson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Waved at the plate, Hannes Wagner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the American League, the shortstop, number 0.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Lee patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Win.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2-1. Hit sharp. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And he'll reach first safely. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shaw moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Gwynn at second with 2 down. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2-2. Another try at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Rogers Hornsby would be next. Tomlinson gloves it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Up next will be Francisco Arcia. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch on its way.
Number 61.
Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitches look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The third baseman, number 18.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Henderson is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Dylan Cousins will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 25, Dylan Cousins.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Hard hit to first. Gehrig is there. Gehrig will win the race to first easily. Shelby Miller, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Shelby Miller.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is...
Now this will rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping up to the plate, George Brett, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 24.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Hit sharply on the ground.
Tomlinson fields it cleanly.
And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. And he will get there to make the running. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cliff Pennington, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Number 22.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Wagner is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Here's Chris Davis now. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of down and in. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. And the inning is over. Duke Snyder will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
American Leaguers. Number 4, Duke Snyder.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Number 60 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 60.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hannes Wagner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Wagner takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
Now batter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Tony.
Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
He's set and the pitch.
Number 4.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Drilled on the ground to short. Up with it now is Pennington, and he'll go the short way to retire. Billy Wagner, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So digging in now, Braxton Lee. And the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Henderson moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Kelby Tomlinson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Mays waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to bat will be Francisco Arcia. From the stretch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Popped him up. Gehrig over to his left, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Rogers Hornsby. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. High in the air out towards shallow right. O'Brien moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Low for ball 1. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Number 24. Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa. Strike taken, the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Now playing center field.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Davis into foul territory. And he got him. Stepping into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. In there, strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
And a swing by Rodriguez, but he got under it a bit, as this will be pretty routine. Straw is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Into the box now, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The third baseman, number 18.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Henderson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Adam Engel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Adam Engel.
Hard on the ground toward short. Played on the backhand. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Cliff Pennington. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And they're not going to get Pennington. He's in there at third with a triple.
Now batting.
So striding forward now. Chris Shaw, although there are Open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Frank Thomas will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the National League.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 0-2 coming. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Ow. That hurt.
The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Right
First
fielder,
pitch on its
19.
way. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Shaw. And that retires the side. Dennis Eckersley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping in, Chris Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit. Play more thing on plane.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Number 45.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Peter O'Brien. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. This is line to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Now batting. Number 26.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at 3rd with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward now, Francisco Arcia, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at 3rd and 2 away. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Davis at 3rd. O'Brien on at 2nd with 2 down. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
18.
A.J. Reed be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the NL line score thus far.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And a good effort as he's able to. Now batting, Willie Mays. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center.